Hidden in Toronto's winter landscape are one of the city's oldest and most hauntingly beautiful cemeteries.
The Toronto Necropolis is more than just a cemetery. It's a monument to history filled with untold stories waiting to be discovered.
Welcome to True City Tourism, where we unearth the hidden histories and untold stories of our urban landscapes. Today, we're stepping away from the bustling streets of Toronto to explore a quiet yet profoundly historic site, the Toronto Necropolis. This is not just any cemetery, it's a living archive to our city's past, a sanctuary of Gothic architecture, and a peaceful retreat tucked away in the heart and core of Cabbagetown. Established in 1850, the Toronto Necropolis was born purely out of necessity. At the time, Toronto's first non-denominational cemetery, the Potter's Field, was rapidly running out of space for a growing population. As a solution, the necropolis was founded to offer a dignified resting place for people from every walk of life. The very name necropolis is Greek for city of the dead, and here it quite literally is a city within a city where over 50,000 souls have been laid to rest. Nestled at 200 Winchester Street in the historic Cabbagetown neighborhood and lying near the picturesque Riverdale Farm, the cemetery's location is as much a part of its story as its residents. Over the years, what was once considered a morbid necessity has evolved into a beloved public space, a place where locals stroll, picnic, and reflect on Toronto's storied past. Over the decades, the Toronto Necropolis has become the final resting place for many of Toronto's most notable citizens. Among them is found the grave of William Lyon Mackenzie, Toronto's first mayor and a leader of the Upper Canada Rebellion of 1837, George Brown, the dynamic journalist and one of the founding fathers of Confederation. But it's not just political pioneers who call this home. The cemetery also honors trailblazers like Anderson Ruffin Abbott, the first Canadian-born black surgeon, and Ned Hanlan, the world champion oarsman whose legacy still echoes through Toronto's sports history. And then there are the compelling stories of Thornton and Lucy Blackburn, a couple who escaped the bonds of slavery and went on to become influential entrepreneurs in the city. Each headstone, each monument, tells a personal story that reflects the vibrant tapestry of Toronto's past. Beyond its historical significance, the Toronto Necropolis is an architectural gem. One of the standout features of the cemetery is its Gothic Revival Chapel. Designed by renowned Toronto architect Henry Langley and built in 1871 to 72, the chapel is a masterpiece of design, with its soaring stained glass windows, intricate woodwork, and a distinctive bell tower strategically placed at the rear. The chapel was designed with a practical yet poetic vision in mind. This design wasn't just about aesthetics. It facilitated a dignified procession. Funeral processions would enter through the chapel's porch, travel through the expansive nave, and then exit through the sacristy onto the cemetery grounds.
Whether you're visiting for its beauty, history, or mystery, one thing's for certain, it's a place you won't forget.
For further reading, check out the Toronto Necropolis page on the Mount Pleasant Group website or on the University of Toronto Map and Data Library for more detailed articles on its Gothic Revival architecture and notable interments.